The great Wayne Rooney turns 40 today. He scored more goals than any other player for Manchester United, but he's the greatest English player to play in the Premier League. Right, Jay Bothroyd, OK, you'd be right up there, of course, but do you have the answer? Is he the best?
Listen, there's no doubt about it. He's an unbelievable player. He's definitely the best striker, I think, British striker. I mean, the only one that goes ahead of him for me is Steven Gerrard. But, you know, from a young age, look at that goal there. From a young age, he came into the team and he just lit the Premier League up, and it was a breath of fresh air because he just played with no fear, like right from the start, pretty much. He's achieved everything. He's scored 208 goals. His catalogue of great goals as well, by the way. Look at this one. And he was having a row with the referee at the point. He just said, you know what, let me put this in the top bins. And then he went and done that. But he's a great, great player. And to be honest, I feel like sometimes Wayne Rooney gets a bit disrespected in terms of how good he actually was. This one was Derby, big moment, big game, and then he goes and does that. But I feel like he gets a little bit disrespected because he wasn't just a striker. He worked really hard for the team. His technical ability was unbelievable. He got loads of assists. Everyone enjoyed playing with him. He always played up front with, you know, players that you could say, just as a striker, the likes of, I mean, when Ronaldo was there, obviously he played on the right-hand side, but he played with some great strikers. Tevez, he always slotted into a team and done exactly what, especially Ferguson, asked him to do, and he always done it really well. But he's second place in my team, purely because I love Gerrard. I love Steven Gerrard. I think he's one of the best.
It is a shame that because when you were in the England squad, he was injured, wasn't he? But go on then. We've asked you for your top 5 English players in the Premier League era. You've already said Gerrard top, Rooney second. So let's have the full 5.
Yeah, let's see the full 5. There's going to be people, obviously, that are going to disagree with this. But this is why we love football.
It's a good debate to have.
Yeah, I mean, Steven Gerrard's gone in there just because I think going forward and defensively, tackles, passing, goals, everything. Overall, I think he's the best English player we've had. Then obviously you've got Wayne Rooney, best striker we've had, I think. Paul Scholes, again, technical ability. What did he win? 12 Premier League, was it? Like, he was unbelievable. Retired, then come out of retirement and still lit it up. Yeah. Obviously, Alan Shearer, 260 goals, great player. And then Harry Kane, who, you know, if Harry Kane comes back to the Premier League, he's going to take Shearer's record, but nonetheless, I don't think many people could argue with that. I'm going with more attacking players. I can see that.
Give some honourable mentions because
honourable mentions. Yeah, I mean Ashley Cole, probably the best left back of our generation, arguably. Now he was up there and talked about with Roberto Carlos. Obviously John Terry, Rio Ferdinand. You know, there's a lot of players. Frank Lampard. Had a great career, record goal scorer at Chelsea as well. But that's just my opinion on my 5, and they're the players that got me out my seat, made me think, wow, they've done a lot of difficult things throughout their career. I'm talking about technical ability, but they made it look really easy. So that's why I chose that 5.
OK, fair enough. Well, we've got a couple of voice notes, actually. A few people have got involved in this one, thanks to John, who's had his say.
I never dispute that Rooney was an amazing footballer. But for me, the best all-round footballer for the Premiership has to be Steven Gerrard. The man can defend, attack, score, pass, tackle, create. He just had absolutely everything. Let's say, and he done it from the age of 17 up until the age of 34, I think he was when he left Liverpool in the end. An amazing footballer, but like I say, nothing taken away from Rooney.
Jez, basically you with a different accent and a slightly different name. What about Amanda? What does she think?
I don't think we got Amanda.
No, it's coming. Amanda, she's on her way. But I mean, John there, completely agree with you. Here's
At
Amanda.
the minute, I think Wayne Rooney is the greatest England football player. I think Harry Kane could surpass him. But yeah, even as a Manchester City fan, it pains me to say it's Wayne Rooney. Amanda, Manchester.
Even as a Manchester City fan, fair play to Amanda.
I mean, one thing,
because that's good honesty.
I mean, the only players that are currently playing though in my top 5 obviously is Kane. Right, so there's not to say that, you know, Kane can move up there. I love Kane as a footballer. I think he's got absolutely everything. I love the fact that he's reinvented himself as a striker. So he could surpass other people on my list, but right now, that's the list I'm going with.